Hi guys, welcome to the Reading versus Sheffield Wednesday review. This will be a good test for us because Reading are on a decent little run, as are we. And Reading will want a little bit of revenge after they lost to 5-2 at Hillsborough. And it'll be good to see how we cope against this kind of team. It'll be interesting what team news is due to the fact that we have a lot of injuries in the back four. The team news is Kirtland, Palmer, Matic, Lira, Lee, Halan, Samido, Mohammed, Maguire, Afobe, McCabe. Subs are Martinez, Newhugh, Antonio, Lavery, McPhail, Corey and Flo. Interested to see that McCabe gets starts. Nice to see him get a start. Flo is playing is on the sub due to we didn't get clearance on our new lad. Newhugh is on the bench, Antonio on the bench, and it'll be interesting to see if he comes on. Hopefully can come on and have that little bit of spark he had before he got injured and everything started to go a bit bad for him on the injury front. It'll be interesting to see how we play. Like I said, it's an interesting team lineup. I'm guessing it's going to be a 4-4-2 with Matic playing centre back, so it'll be interesting to see how we play and how we get on in the game. We are playing 4-4-2. It'll be Maguire playing as a striker, which is his natural position. So hopefully we can get something out of this game. So as the game kicked on, one thing I thought is they could really get in behind our back four today with it being a very unsettled back four. Leo gave away a very early free kick in a dangerous position, and Lafondra with a really good chance to make it 1-0 to Reading, but Kirtland did really well and got a really good save out. It was all Reading to start off with. They were coming forward a lot and really getting outplayed. They were really having a lot of ball and we just weren't managing to keep our foot on. They had a lot of possession and they were very attacking to start off with. Afobe with a great shot and managed to win a corner, and Lee did really well to get the cross in. And Afobe had a penalty given for Sheffield Wednesday. Yes, Afobe got brought down and a penalty got given to Sheffield Wednesday and the Reading player got sent off. I know that's a bit of a shock when they get a penalty. It's the first one we've had all season. There was a stat in the paper this morning saying we hadn't had a penalty all season and we finally get one. And Chris Maguire took the penalty away nicely, making it 1-0. But with them down to 10 men, they weren't sitting back, they were still coming forward a lot and they were working well and they were having a bit of pressure, but we were doing very well on the counter-attack. I was hoping we could make the extra man work a bit more in our favour, unlike last weekend where we had the extra man against Barnsley and didn't really seem to help us. It took us a while. We really should so far have the game to bed. Mohammed had a really good break with Afobe and Afobe with the shot and it just bobbled in front. Lee had a great chance and it didn't go anywhere. But before that lead chance, Samido had a great block in defence to get the counter-attack going. On the counter-attack, we looked very, very strong. Maguire hit a shot and it went right. Afobe been making some great runs and he's really strong and he's really causing them some problems. But so is Maguire. Maguire's doing really well. They had a fantastic shot and it just went wide. I forget which play it was, but it was a cracking shot. But we've been playing a lot better, but Reading still keep coming forward, and when they do, they look like they're going to go for it. There's been a lot of free kicks to Reading, and they've been the referee's been in their favour to a point, apart from the penalty and the red card. That's my opinion. It can be a little bit biased, I'm a Wednesday fan, I know, but it does sound like they're getting cheap free kicks. They had a corner but it didn't really come to anything. It's been a great half so far with a 1-0 and with the extra man and scoring the penalty. Maguire got a yellow card for a little bit of handbags, and then we had a period where there were 3 players down, 2 Wednesday players and the Reading player. And it seems like the Reading player should have got a yellow for his involvement but didn't. But the rate it could go down to us being a man down as well, because the referee is looking at time to even it up, and the times in the match where we're doing challenges which are not bad challenges but the referee's seeming that way. Just before half time, Afobe hit the crossbar. It was another great counter attack, and Maguire had a shot as well just before half time as well. And Maguire did really well because he took it off the player's feet and managed to get down the side. He could have squared it to a foul but had the shot instead. But we are playing some really nice football, but ideally we should be way ahead in this. So far we've done well, but I really wanted to push on with the extra man and try and get another goal and get 3 points. So far in the table we are in 16th place on 33 points, level of points with Birmingham. So it's good if we can keep this up and get another goal or two, it'll be brilliant. Especially with Reading down to 10 men, let's make the extra man count and see what we can do. Because if we can keep this extra man counting, it'll be a hell of a lot better for us to win 2 to 3-0 instead of 1-0. It'll make it a lot less squeaky bum time, as they say. So let's just keep going forward and hopefully get another goal. So Antonio came on at half time for McCabe. McCabe really didn't seem too much into the game, but it'll be good for him to have the starting appearance, and he'll be happy for that. He'll be upset he didn't get to carry on, but he came on, did quite well, and it will help him to get further on in the team. Antonio had a first chance with first touch of the ball, great shot, saved over bar, saved, and the next thing that happened was a corner which Maguire hit over the bar, which was a shame. Reading were coming forward, they were really starting to get into the game at times, but they just had no final balls, and Lee got a yellow card for giving away a silly free kick, and we were giving away silly free kicks, but there were free kicks that the ref was giving them. We really needed to make sure we scored again so we could push on and put the game to bed. Maguire went down after a tackle, he got struck in the face and the bench went mental, but nothing was given, he played on. But since the penalty, the referee hadn't really given us anything gone our way. But Afobe made it 2-0, his first goal for Wednesday. He was the quickest to the rebound, slotted it into the back of the net, runs off and goes and celebrates with the Sheffield Wednesday fans and players, and it's great for him. He's a good little signing we got from Arsenal on loan. If he keeps doing how he does, it maybe we have a chance of getting a permanent, because I can't see him being on Arsenal's getting into Arsenal's first team. I have a funny feeling they'll want to ship players out to get players in, and if he's one we can get, I'd happily take him. From the 2 games I've seen him in so far, he plays really well, quite determined, strong centre forward, and it'll be nice if he keeps playing how he is, and hopefully maybe get him on as a permanent sign at the end of the season. And there was a shot from Haaland and the keeper just puts it onto the post, and it was a cracking strike with some lovely build-up play before the shot. Maguire with a shot but covered up. Palmer was going forward but he got pushed off the ball. Every free kick Reading got, the fans were chanting off, off, off. I think they felt very hard done by the red card. To be fair to Reading, they just weren't there today. I don't know if the red card would have changed anything with how they played, because they did start to come forward a bit more in the first half when they had all the men on the pitch. Lavery came on for Afobe, and it was great for Afobe to get his goal, as I mentioned already, and it's good to see Lavery getting some games because he's a very good player, and I'd like it to re-sign him at the end of the season and give him more chances, because I think he's got a future at the club. Maguire gave the ball away and Reading managed to get on the break, but before they could get anywhere serious in possession in our half, we managed to break it up again and keep the ball. Reading were still managing to get forward, but they weren't managing to keep the ball, and they weren't managing to get any finished articles once they got the ball in the box. It was quite hit and hope at times. We had, at the time of me recording this, we had 15 shots and 7 on target, which is nice, and we don't normally have those kind of starts. New Hugh came on for Maguire. New Hugh hit a shot, and if he looked up and looked to the side of him, Antonio made a cracking run down and should have really slot the ball into him, and it would have been 3-0 because he had a perfect chance. But It should have been 3, but it didn't. He didn't get it. There was a big scramble in the box with Kirtland trying to get the ball. It got very graphic with his boots and arms everywhere. Arms, I think, Kirtland's, but luckily Kirtland managed to get his hand to it. Antonio wins the free kick, and as it's down for in 17th place, Blackpool managed to get a 1-1 draw against Nottingham Forest. There was a great skill by Antonio as he beat 2 players twice in a row. It seemed like he stopped as he was going to go forward and break on, and then went but won the free kick. We had a corner, and it was a very poor corner from it. Lee with a shot, but it was never going in, but it was a nice chance. Lavry with the ball to Mohammed, and we managed to win a free corner. I thought Mohammed played really well today. And Hugh with a bit of the skill and show about him. From the corner flag, little step over, and tried to get it through the legs of the keeper. And it was a great chance. And Hugh had another chance, and it was 1-on-1, and he wins the corner. And Magoma had a great shot also with a bit of skill and hit the side netting. But with the 2-0 win, we do the double over Reading. It gives us 3 points. We're in 17th place with a positive goal difference of 2 and 11 games undefeated and 9 points clear. We play Wigan on Tuesday night, which is the replay of the abandoned game, which got replayed due to Wigan having other commitments in Europe. But it was a great win this. We got the double over them. We deserved those 3 points. Playing really good football. The likes of Maguire and Afoe were linking up well. We've not really seen the best of Hugh yet, but he'll still have another season or 2 to prove that to us, and maybe he'll come off good. But that was a great win. Bring on Wigan on Tuesday night, as they lost to Huddersfield, so we are the team in form in that game coming up. So bring on that game, and hopefully another 3 points, and then we have the FA Cup round. So thanks for watching.